What's up, crew? Before we get started with episode 25, I just want to give you guys a big shout out. Thank you guys so much for your support. Over the weekend, we hit 200 subscribers. I'm recording this on Monday, and as of this morning, we had 205 subscribers. So thank you guys for your guys' support. If you guys are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and join the crew. We're starting to build something here, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where it goes. Alright, now we're going to get into the episode. I just got done doing the hoeing contracts that we started off in the last episode. I'm going to head up to the farm. Let's see, we got 13 minutes before West is supposed to be back at the farm. I told him to be there around noon. So we got about 13 minutes to get there before he does. So I'm going to run into the farmer's market real quick and collect my payment for doing the contract. And then we're going to head up to the farm. So I think I'm just going to park here, just run in real quick and collect. There we go. $20,933 for that hoeing contract. Alright, well, I'm going to head up to the farm and I will catch you guys up there. Oh wow, they got the barn up. That's cool. Right on. Well, we're pulling up to the farm now, and looks like there's a tractor already out there, and it looks like it's already started to get plowed. I wonder if... yeah, that's West's tractor. It's not even noon yet, so it's not like I'm late. He just must have showed up early. Alright, well, let's jump out and go talk to him real quick. What's going on, West?
Hey HK, hope you don't mind. I showed up early and started to plow the field.
I can see that. What time did you actually end up coming down here?
I have only been here about 10 minutes or so.
Right on. Well, I appreciate you taking the initiative and trying to get here early.
Yeah, I was thinking about what you said on the phone and how much needs to get done. I figured the best thing to do is start early. I planned on being here at 8 a.m. However, errands and paying bills took a little longer than expected since I was gone last month.
Oh yeah, I understand that one. I really do. So let's talk about what we need to do today, or what I would like to try and get done today. Let's put it that way. We'll go ahead and let you continue plowing this field. We have 2 stone pickers right over there by the tree line. So I'm going to jump in the tractor and grab one of those stone pickers and start on that other field. And then when you get done with this field, if you wouldn't mind, we need to take the plow back. And I thought maybe we could go in your tractor and I hop a ride with you. That way I can pick up my truck.
Yeah, not a problem. I will keep working on plowing this field.
Awesome. That'll work. Just let me know when you're done, and then we'll figure out what our next steps will be. Because we do need to clean the plow first, and the water jet is at the rental property. It's not up at the farm currently, as they've been working on that. So we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, when I drove by this morning, I took a look around. It's coming together.
I'm really happy with the progress, man. I really am. It's going really quick, and I couldn't be happier for it. But hey, let's chit-chat a little bit later. Let's go ahead and jump back into the work. We're burning daylight, and I would rather have this conversation inside when we're sitting and relaxing at the end of the day, if you know what I mean.
You got it, boss.
Cool. All right, then. Well, I'm going to go start on the stone picking. Alright, let's go ahead and get hooked up to that stone picker over there. One of them. Probably, I'll do the one that's closest to the field. The one on the left. Seems like it'll be the easiest. Let's get up here, get turned around, and get attached to it. Got everything hooked up, and now we're ready to go. Now the stones in the field, they're actually really small. I could probably roll them in, but I need stone for gravel mix and stuff like that, so we're just gonna roll with it and pick them up. So let's go ahead and check to make sure everything's running smooth as we get started with the stone picking, and if everything does, then we'll do the normal. We'll get the drone up in the air, and we'll throw some tunes on, and we'll go from there. So let's pull forward just a little bit. Alright, that should be about far enough. Let's take a look. Yep, looks good.
Alright, crew, we're coming up on the noon hour, and that means my shift's just about wrapped up here at the haywire. But before I hand things off, let's get you a quick weather check for your midday hustle. We're still climbing toward today's high of 84 degrees. Skies are looking clear and blue, and there's not a raindrop in sight. Perfect weather to get things done out in the field, or maybe catch some lunch in the shade. Now, let's send this shift out with a little horsepower and harmony. Here's a midday mover from the barn burners called Throttle and Twine, right here on 97.9 The Haywire.
Wake up calls, the rooster cries, sun creeping low in a red streak sky. Boots hit gravel, day's begun. Diesel rumble, she's ready to run. The coffee's thick, the list is long, but we've been steel to make us strong. No time for rest, no time for wine, just throttle hard and bales of twine. We roll with throttle and twine, gritting our teeth and sweating the lines, breaking our backs for the county's gold. Stories we write in the dirt and the cold. No fancy talk, no neon signs, just long days lit by that harvest shine. Yeah, we ain't chasing nothing but time with throttle and twine. Fence line stretched till the end of sight, tractor humming through the edge of night. Grease on hands and mud on sleeves, living life between gears and sheaves. They say we're simple, say we're slow, but they ain't seen how far we'll go. Running on faith and an engine's whine, built on grit, throttle and twine. We roll with throttle and twine, calloused hands and a hard-earned spine. The world might spin at a faster pace, but we've got roots time can't erase. Living loud without the shine, just diesel dreams and baling lines. Yeah, this life, it suits us fine with throttle and twine.
Some folks chase gold, we chase a straight furrow and a sky full of promise.
We roll with throttle and twine, a two-lane life by God's design. Dust on our boots and pride in our name, blood in the soil, sweat in the grain. No suits, no clocks, just signs of a life well lived in the harvest times. Yeah, we ain't chasing nothing but time with throttle and twine. Throttle and twine. Throttle and twine.
We couldn't have timed that any better if we tried. West is done plowing that field over there, and I'm halfway done with this field, but my stones are at 92% in the picker, so we need to empty the trailer, or empty the stone picker. He's going to go clean the plow and then come back and get me, and we'll take that plow back. So let's get that trailer over here and see. I'll be honest, that trailer looks like it's a little tall for these particular pickers, so I don't know if it's going to work or not, but this is what I have, so this is what we're going to try to do. If it works, cool. If it doesn't, we'll have to figure something out. We'll cross that bridge if we have to cross that bridge. Right now, we're gonna think positive and that it is gonna work. Because I really can't afford a trailer right now, but we'll see what we got. All right, there we go. Set that up. Hey, dummy, you need the tractor to put the stones in the trailer. Alright. Yeah, I know. So let's check this out. Let's go ahead and get it hooked up. Looking at it side by side, it might work if we lift it, but honestly, I don't think, yeah, it's not gonna work. Alright, well, let me pull up over here and let me think on it for a few moments and see what I can come up with. The only thing that we can do is rent or lease a trailer. That's our only option, right? So yeah, I guess we'll take care of that when we go up to Ridgeline to turn the plow in. Looks like that's West coming back, so I'll start heading towards the road. That way he doesn't got to pull all the way back in over here. Hopefully I can catch him right there as he's getting to the road anyways. So, kind of meet him there. Perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump in here and I'll meet up with you guys at Ridgeline. Alright, let's get in here and talk to Sandy and let her know we're returning the plow. Hey Sandy, I figured I'd swing in while West finishes dropping off that plow.
Yeah, I just saw him pull in. He's backing into the same spot y'all grabbed it from. Neat and tidy. Appreciate that.
We try to leave things better than we found them. Got that plow job knocked out pretty smooth after I got the tractor back.
Good to hear it. I'll get that plow check back in now. All right, you're good there.
While I've got you, I've got a small issue. The stone picker won't unload into my trailer. The trailer's a little too high for it to reach to unload. Would you happen to have another one in the yard that I could lease?
That'll happen. For that, I'd recommend leasing the Cramp half-pipe HP20. Low profile, perfect height for the picker to unload into, and solid capacity for what you're moving.
Sounds like what I'm going to need. What's that going to run?
Here's the breakdown. Base cost, $720. Per workday, $360. And per hour is $756. So the total today would be $1,836.
Let's do it. We'll take it from here and head straight to the field.
Unindusted. It's already staged just inside the south gate, same area y'all were at earlier. Just need you to sign this.
Yep, sure thing.
You are good to go. Hopefully this one plays nicer with the stone picker.
Anything's got to be better than throwing them in by hand.
Isn't that the truth? Stay cool out there. Heat's creeping up.
Alright, looks like West is pulling out with the trailer now. We just got to make sure that it is the half-pipe 20. Yep, sure is. Cool. Let's see if I can get his attention real quick to have him jump out. Hey, buddy, so why don't you go ahead and head back to the field, park in front of the stone picker, and I'll follow you up in the truck, and then when I get there, I'll empty into the trailer. Alright, so let's go get in the truck and we'll follow him up there. He can leave now and I'll catch up with him because we can't go very fast with the trailer and the tractor anyways. So I doubt he'll be able to hit the speed limit for the road. It's going to be good to get the truck back home. instead of having it set up here at Ridgeline. I know it's been here only this morning, but I don't know. I'm weird like that. I like having my stuff where I can see it, if that makes any sense. I don't know. But we're going to get up there, and I'll catch you guys back up at the farm. Alright, getting back. Like I said, I caught up with them fairly quickly. We'll let this car pass. And then I think what I'll do is I'll just park the truck maybe right over here, out of the way. Leave it back a little bit. And, let's go jump in the Massey and get hooked back up to that stone picker and get that unloaded. Let's see, I think I'm disconnected from the trailer. Alright. Let's get this emptied and get back out onto that field. I think I'm going to ask Wes to start working on this other field with that second stone picker. Let's see. Well, that was a complete miss. Maybe I should go back to school to learn to drive a tractor. Alright. Try number 2. Much smoother. Alright, and we'll take it back a little bit and unload it. There we go. It looks like it's all going on the floor. I would hope Wes would have told me if it wasn't going actually in the trailer or not, but maybe it was just the angle I was at. I don't know. Anywho, let's get turned around and let's get him to park that trailer, and let's talk to him about getting out on that field with the other stone picker. Hey buddy, did all those stones go on that trailer?
Yeah, everything looked good on my end.
Cool. It just looked weird on my end, so I figured I would ask. But anywho, if I could get you to pick up to that, or hook up to that stone picker and get out on the field that you just plowed, I'm going to start working on the other one, and then we'll meet back up once we get done with both fields.
Works for me.
Alright, it's 1:27. Just got done with my field. Wes is done with his field. So this is going to be the last load to go into the trailer. Let's get this straightened out. That way we can back in a little bit easier. But yeah, so this is the last load that's going to go into the trailer. And then we need to get everything cleaned up and taken back. So that will be our next steps. Alright, that's done. So let's go ahead and... Hey buddy, why don't you go ahead and follow me, and we'll run off to the rental place real quick. Alright, so let him know that we're going to the rental place and for him to follow me. And we'll probably go inside, get a drink, sit down for a little bit, and then we'll cut back in with you once we do that. It is hot. It's already 2 degrees higher than the 84 that they expected. It's a little hot today. And I'm just not used to it right now. It's been nice and rainy and whatnot, but it is what it is. But we're going to get that going, and we'll catch back with you guys here in a little bit. So it's just 33 after 1, and we just sat down for a few minutes, took a quick drink, just to relax, to get out of the heat for a quick moment. So we're going to get this stuff cleaned up and get it over to Ridgeline, get it turned back in, We don't want to have an extra fee attached for us not cleaning it, so I guess I'll go ahead and clean Wes's tractor too. So we'll get this cleaned up, and then I'll help my tractor just to have it done and out of the way. That way I don't got to do it later. So there we go, almost done. Get it right there in the wheel well. There we go. Alright, so those are done. So let's jump over here and talk to Wes real quick. Alright, buddy, so what I need for you to do is go to take this stone picker back to Ridgeline, drop it off, come back up here, grab this one, take this one back to Ridgeline as well. I'm going to run back over to the other field, grab the trailer, bring those stones over here, empty them into the silo. I'll clean the trailer, and then I'll head up there and let Sandy know that everything has been returned.
Okay, I will start heading that way. These go by the south gate, if I remember correctly. Yeah?
Yep, sure do. Right across from where the trailers were at. So when you picked up the trailer, if you look just to the left of that, they go right there in that empty spot, right next to the south gate.
Already understood. We'll get them there and put up.
Alright, well, let's get up to that other field. Well, first let's detach the stone picker. There we go. Alright, let's get up to that other field and grab the trailer and get those stones in the silo and see what we're gonna do next. I'll catch you up at the other field. Alright, pulling up to the field now and getting attached to the trailer. I don't remember us parking it way down here, but I guess we did because that's where the start of that second field is. So I guess it makes sense. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get this attached and get over to the farm. Well, the rental property. We're on the farm. Get over to the rental property and drop off the stones. So I'll see you guys up there. We ended up getting 5,726 liters off that field. Not even 50% of this trailer. So, like I said, they're small stones too, but they'll be good for concrete mix. So, that's what I'm going to be using most of these stones for. So, let's go ahead and get this unloaded. Get up here. That should be good there. Let's get out and make sure it's all going in. Yeah, perfect. So I do need to get this cleaned up and whatnot, so I'm going to go ahead and get it cleaned, and then I will meet you guys up at Ridgeline. There's no point in you guys sitting here watching me clean again, so I'll see you up at Ridgeline. Alright, got the trailer put back up, and we're going to run in and let Sandy know that they've been taken care of and put back up where they need to be. Hey, Sandy.
Hey, HK, give me a second. I am just setting that equipment back as returned in the system.
Well, aren't you being the efficient one?
I figured since I saw you bring them, why wait and make the process longer?
True, I get it.
So I've been meaning to catch you. It's been just over a week since I settled in here, and, well, how's it feeling from your side of the counter, the changes I made, the leasing process, self-pickup, moving stuff outside, any bumps I'm not seeing?
I gotta say, things are moving smoother than ever. You've cleaned up a lot already. Whole place runs like it's got a fresh tune-up.
That's good to hear. I just want to make sure the regulars aren't grumbling behind my back. I know walking into someone else's system and shaking the tree can rattle folks.
I've heard nothing but good things, but if I hear anything bad, I'll let you know.
Thanks, HK.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying the farm rescue series. And if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe and share it with your friends. And I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.